Hello everyone, this is DKmagician and I welcome you to another video. I am going to continue with my Mardek playthrough, and I reminded you that we were in the middle of exploring the Sun Temple, which is where we are going to continue to do. So let's go. So as I said previously, there is probably a passage here, but we need to activate this switch here, which is what we are going to do right now. So yeah, let's go. Also, I didn't export this area properly, haven't I? Maybe. Maybe not. But whatever. Now what is done is done. I may come back here later. So you got the switch here. I hope there's not a treasure here. I'll be really annoyed. Or if it is, at least that it is accessible and not like blocked because I didn't explore this down area. We'll see. For now, however, we got an encounter. An immediate encounter with these boys. So yeah, lots of skills to learn, as you can see. There you go. But yeah, we're not doing any damage this way. Let's actually focus on the most important ones. I'll say that remove numbness is not a priority because it's a very seldom status effect. It doesn't really happen at all, I will say. Healing Wind and like Relative Lock, however, are like really useful. Crap. There you go. Moonstone and Topaz. Wonder if Moonstone touches me anything. Regen! Ooh, Regen is nice as well. It's a very nice thing for long fights, like bosses and such. And I definitely want to teach this to Mardek as well. A lot of skills. Actually, I need to teach him Degeneration first, so... Let's actually swap these. And... Purity again, I guess. Yeah, let's go down. There should be another switch over there. And I need to attack with Mardek at least once. Oh, never mind. The treasure is not light locked, which is nice. So, Healing Wind. This guy just attacks. Whatever. Morality Lock. You don't have to use it that much, it's just 10 times, so you should learn it quite fast. 7. What a joke. This is stupid. Whatever. It's an undead fish, look at that. It's a very stupid looking fish. Yeah, let's just use regeneration once. It starts like you have it a point over there. See? That's what happens. It regenerates 1/10 of your HP every turn. Better than healing, I say. So degeneration and damaging stuffs for Charla, which is nice. So we're actually going to swap things again. Donovan is going to learn defensive skills that Charla already has. He has no magical defense, though this is not very good. But Alas, what can you do? And Charla can't learn these two at the same time. I think that this is a priority though. However, how much does this require? No, never mind. Let me see this. Yeah, this 20% and then magic fire. It's a good combo instead of learning what I can't learn at all. I think the rope can stay here. I have no magical defensive reactions for Donovan though, which is not very nice, but whatever, I can do it all at the same time, I guess, so we're fine. Also, let's swap Mardek's sword, yes, for the one that does a lot of criticals. So let's take out this degeneration, it will have to be like that. No, this is stupid. Yeah, can't do, so it says like this. Critical rates, I think the sword itself does a lot of criticals. Yeah, 10%, which is more than, actually it's not more than this. But it's more than this definitely, so yeah. Okay, let's loot these. Please don't be a triggered chest. It's just to pass. It's gonna go for Charla, why not? You know, actually not. Let's give it to Mardek. Or not. No. It says like that. It says like that. Oh, it's very hard to take decisions. I hate taking decisions. Okay. Now we have already opened it all. We just have a little that like down here over there to explore. Let's also save first, just to be safe. Next. Okay. Also, what do you have for me? I have healing winds. I have fire. I have poison. Bah. Twice. This is not nice. Take these. Fortnightly Blizzard does not cure poison. It's okay, I guess. Yay, level up! Let's remove things. There we go. Now we need to go down. It's probably like in that area that we have to continue, I would say. Yeah, it's a very big hall. There's 3 green dots over there which are blocking our path, so they should be enemies. There they are, chieftain! They are the intruders who are spawning the dark monsters and upsetting the balance! Then let us end them. Oh no. This is a boss encounter, so we're not going to mess around this time. Let's start by getting rid of these auxiliary sword thingies. So first the upper one. Crap. Let's shield Donova. And let's should we heal him or not? No, let's attack instead. Oh, it wasn't enough. This will be enough though. There we go. Oh crap. Heal Traveler? Ouch. Good thing he's focusing on Mardek. Let's healing winds on Donova. And then we start attacking the lower one. Crap. It's okay, I can keep using that skill, I don't care. Let's lightning bolt this guy. Then we flame him. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Ouch! Exactly half the life points of Charla. Now she learns Healing Wind. Yeah, we're fine. We can just attack her. Ouch. There you go. Good job. Phoenix Spin and a Weather Potion. Yeah, we got rid of this boss. It wasn't that bad. It's just a big lizard. And Healing Wind. You are truly powerful warriors. A grim fate awaits the world with you being successful like this. But this is the way things have become. End me now, warrior sir. Give me an honorable death at least. This is but a simple request. Hey, wait just a minute there. There's some kind of huge misunderstanding there. You are reptoids, right? Why did you just attack us then? You are strangers in this temple. You have been filling it with dark beasts somehow. These beasts threaten our homes and kill our prey and kin alike. We came to cleanse. Oh, I understand. See, we're not any kind of dark intruders. We're also here to get rid of some kind of evil presence in this temple, which is probably that. We're on your side. But you have slain at least 3 of my warriors. We did, but only in self-defense. We didn't really have much of a choice. I'm so deeply sorry. It won't happen again. Yes, Charla, you have something to add? Why don't we work together, Mr. Reptoid? You're trying to stop the evil bad guy, and so are we, so if we work together, maybe we can do it better and faster. Work with humans? Normally, I wouldn't never consider it, but this situation seems beyond my control. Behind, it's a hard word in English to say, behind. I mean, I know the meaning, but I don't know how to say it perfectly. Sorry. We have never experienced anything like these hordes of dark monsters before. I am retreating to my village now. If you are truly poor of heart and wish to help, then you will find me there. We can then discuss things further. Chief? Are you just leaving his earth to die? Just because we are defeated in combat doesn't mean we're dead forever, huh? Which was the guy that died before. Like, the other lizards just disappeared. This one says here like a defeated thing in Digimon, you know? Do you remember when Digimons like lost? Yeah, they stayed like these guys. This floor tastes disgusting. Okay. Also, we got this place here. It's a pedestal of some sort. It's probably where the Warding Stone's supposed to go, based on the name of the dialogue boss. Don't you think? Warding Stone pedestal. Actually, let's not do that. You shouldn't have grown so attached to the little Wardybug stone, you know. You knew from the moment you came into a tender care that you will have to one day say goodbye, so please, overcome your emotional difficulties now, say a good long teary farewell to that stone you wish it was your lover and your son, and you come back when you're good and ready. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why we're not going to do that, because we will actually be returning to this place much later. We haven't looted everything in that dungeon, not the chests, but there are some enemies that drop items that we couldn't really get, which I'll come back later. Also, we have left the temple. Yes! So in the back of the temple there's this area, which is looks like caves, where sand is going down. It's probably called sand flow caves. Also, there are no items here, so I don't need to bother. You see, it's a thing, a trend in my videos like of Mardek. I'll be looking at the map like a lot, really a lot. Also, I should have healed probably. What is on his own? Crap, I should have. And I don't want to heal now, so let's just do this. And we can probably heal them all. Yes, perfect. That's a lot of damage that these guys do. Mardek, do your thing. There you go. And now healing wind just on myself. Okay. Ah. You try it. Also this skill is so cheap. And I need to teach Morality Block to Mardek as well. I probably shouldn't do that now though. Because this enemy is quite dangerous. Somewhat. This guy will learn this skill, however, really very fast. There you go. Okay, you got another fire opal. These guys are like blood lizards or something. Oh, okay. We got into a village. In the middle of, like, things. Are you from the Sun Temple above, humans? The priests here speak as if we were intruders in this scared land, but we were here long before they arrived. We never bothered them anyway, but they still hate us. Why, that's not nice. You sell stuff. There's a spear. Oh, good thing. Spears are nice, so I can actually... I'll actually buy one for Charlotte because... Oh, never mind, he's empowered there. Whatever, I'll just keep it. Also, Xantusian Scimitar and the Great Axe. No one in my team can use axes for now. Axes. So, Anine. My business is booming. That safe crystal over there can heal our ailments in a flash of light, so I just did away with the sleeping rooms entirely, and it's free too, so lots of people came here all the time. Whoa, this is high life for me. Surely I'll become a millionaire soon. But the safe crystal is free to use. You aren't earning any money? What? You are stupid. Very stupid. Did I save already here? I think not. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Did I save in the right place? Whatever. What is done is done. I need to focus more. So, I bet you think you are the only humans in this village. You are wrong! Some other humans have been living here for a long time. They're weird, but they're also... So are all you humans. You don't even have tails. That's disgusting. Okay. Oh, hello! Hey, I know you. Even in that armor, I recognize you somehow. You're the one who spared my life. Ah, look, and we meet again. You might not recognize me without my bandit collar and all that, but it's me, Gope, the one from the gem mines. Oh, I know. You're the one I spared your life in chapter 2. You're the one from gem mines you didn't kill, Sir Mardek. Oh, look, I've given up on being a bloody bandit, just like I said. Now I'm making an honest, fair living as a trading as a merchant, a traveling merchant. So I never saw much of the world other than these murky caves when I was a bandit. So now I'm try to go to as many obscure places as I can. Maybe we'll see each other in strange places, eh? I can be useful there if there are no other shops around. And I'll hold on to any items you sell me to, carrying them around wherever I go. Want to see my wares, friend? Actually no. But you sell some nice stuff, better potions, fig juice, 2000 HP, oof, that's a lot. Remedies, yeah. Also, as he said, he actually carries stuff we sell him, which is nice. Welcome, sir, welcome. You are not from around here, but this does not bother me. I have a request, actually. Or I can just sell items if that's the only reason you're here. Well, what's up? You see, I specialize in making a particular kind of ointment from the sand fruit in Sandflow caves, but I've run out of sand fruits to make it. The one who usually acquires it for me scout out is this Palaver in the intruder at the moment, you see, sir. If you could find me a lovely sandy fruit, I will give you some ointment free of charge. Now, are you interested in my wares? Actually not. But we have a side quest here if you want to. Also, what you do? I'm a blacksmith. I can forge equipment for you if you bring me the right components. Oh, nice! This guy makes stuffs that I can use and increase my stats more, which is nice. So if you want to craft something, you just click here, and if you have the items to craft it, you can just craft it. This item is actually really very good for both Charla and Donovan, so I might actually craft it for them. Poison Sting here, Goblin Clear Wax, and Iron Spear. Yes, 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 why not? So we go to the inn. We go to the item storage. Hopefully you should have stingers from the chapter 2. And Goblin Heroes X as well. There you go. There they are. 1, 2. Let's actually craft 2, why not? I don't want to transform all iron spears into a poison stingers though, so I'll just buy 1 more. They're pretty cheap. So we are going to the blacksmiths. And we are going to forge 2 of these. So an iron spear, goblin earwax, and a poison stinger. Yeah. We got the sting stick. And we can do the another one, as I said. So let's iron spear, goblin earwax, and poison stinger. And there you go. You got 1 for Donovan, which I'm not going to use right now because it's just to use away from learning that skill, and another 1 for Charla, which I'll actually use right now so she can start learning this as well. Plus damage and be physical plus poison, so she can poison with her regular attack, which is nice. I could remove this though, but yeah, I'll just let her learn the agility, why not? So yeah, plus 20% poison chance, and that sting itself has like 50% chance of poisoning, which is nice. So we'll be poisoning enemies a lot, which is really cool. So I've already explored this one as well. This one I think it tells about humans. Oh, never mind. I don't know if this is the only village of reptoids in the world. It could be, or it could not be. I've never been far away. I know, I never seen a reptoid village too. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, now we got to the priests again. Huh. Let's talk to the side quest priest because he said he was going to give me something nice. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Hopefully something nice. I haven't done your mission, sorry. Because I need to loot some stuff. Great, you found them all! I said I would reward you if you did, so have a pretty nice amulet with our generic stylized symbol, sun symbol on it. You can show it off to your friends and probably ask it, what on Belfan is that gaudy thing? Actually, since I feel like a trinket is not enough and I feel like I should be a better person out of fear of my deity, I have another reward for you. It's a strange orb that I found it somewhere. It actually creeps me out because it sounds like it's whispering to me sometimes. Take it. Anyway, thank you so much for help. Bright eyes. Spirit plus 2 and 10% resist light. It's an okay item. I don't need that much resist light right now, but why not? Bright eyes. Plus 2 spirit is nice for Charla and Donovan though. I might give it to them later. But yeah, later. So we got the first teleporter active, so we just need to use it. The portal on the left reactivated itself, but the one on the right is still down. I can't remember where it leads either. Oh, the one on the left leads to some lizard village or something though. It is used by the lizard men for trading and talking with us priests, but we don't use it that much anymore because they hate people now for some reason. Which I really can't blame them for. It's a two-way thing anyway, so you have business in Lizardland, you can just pop there with the portal and then pop back using the portal when you're done, right? Right. Portals are nice, they allow us to save time. Imagine having to cross the temple hall all again, it will be real annoying. You. Ush, more humans. You. Why must you humans keep crawling down to our quiet little village? We never bother you, sir, so I pretty appreciate if you left us alone too. Yeah, they don't like us. You. I'm naked! What? I'm naked. You. Oh, you again? Hello again, my friends. I see you still live. Well, living is something that I do a lot of the time, yes. I haven't grown out of it just yet. Splendid. Libraries are interesting things, are they not? This one is full of all kinds of knowledge I find quite fascinating. I am reading about the history of these two temples in order to find out more about the state of balance here through the ages. In all that I read, all conflict is caused by a lack of balance, a disturbance of keystones. Wars waged when rulers die without an heir, driving societies to ruin. And then there are the crystals. Ah, the crystals, the strongest keystones of them all in this world. But I shall spare you for my rambling for now. Leave an old man to his stories, won't you? Fine. You are green. What an interesting world this is. It's a scientist that it looks like you wearing a green suit. Okay. It's like looking into the past in a way, except different. Never thought I'll be stuck here though, but oh well, I'm sure we'll get home one day. Oh, hello there, complete stranger. Whoa, you're a knight or something, right? Straight out of the fairy tales and the history textbooks. Our captain always loved that swords and sorcery sort of lifestyle too, you know. When he got stuck here, even valiantly went out into the world to help with the repairs. He even valiantly went out into the world to help with repairs, bringing just his sword and his passion with him. So these guys fell from a flying ship. They're humans from another world. Interesting. It's been a long time since he left though, I hope he's not dead. That will be a big political mess when we got back for sure. Anyway, now that I've talked to you about all sorts of mysterious things that you hopefully don't understand, Sir Knight, I would like to please leave me be, for I am trying to read. Oh, and forget everything I said too, that would be wise. This is a plot line. You said something things important. Also, Arcane Door is powerfully closed. Okay. Oh, more books to read. Holy crap. You know, I actually think I'm going to do an extra episode where I just read all this stuff so I don't like bother you, you know? No, actually let's just read them. And I'll just link it where you can just, like the time you can skip the episode if you want to, and if you don't care, you don't read it. So let's just read this. Resurrection. If a living being dies, the soul lingers off the body for a short duration, generally for about a day. Ooh, this is very creepy. Deception is when the body is broken beyond repair, in which the case the soul leaves instantly. If the soul is still in the body, light element resurrection magic can be used to restore the creature to life. However, if the soul is gone, the only way to bring the creature is via the dark arts of necromancy. Most necromancy merely involves animating a corpse with a pseudo-soul made of energy inside it. If they have no minds and are not beings. These are the common skeletons and zombies that you see wandering around in crypts as feral remnants from experiments or battles long past. However, it is possible to use necromancy to draw a soul to a body, bringing it to life. It can be either be the body that the soul left or a different soul and body entirely. Both are possible. This type of magic tends to be forbidden and difficult to cast. However, there are a few who pull off such a feat. Okay. Rats. Some creatures don't have bodies of flesh and bone, but poor etheric matter, soul stuff, ectoplasm, call it what you will. These creatures are known as rats. They could be described as a sentient undead. In a way, they are in a way. Yet they live lives just like we do, only with different needs and stages and so on. There is rumored to be a village of rats somewhere watching over the Aether crystal, but not much is known about this. Okay. Elemental relationships and response. You may have had the misfortune of picking up and reading through a sordid tome entitled Elemental Compatibility, or maybe Similarity Elements and Breeding. Both by some nitwit. Oh, I read this in the first episode of my playthrough. I think. Yeah, I did. Similar field elements breeding by both some nitwit and drunkard who claims to have an authority on such matters. Bah! It is poor hogwash, idle speculation. How it got published is beyond me. There is no true role for to any of his unfounded ridiculous claims. Elements dictate nothing about us except our weakness in battle. That's all. Why? I once knew a lovely lady who I had some quite nice affair, even though she was water and I was fire. Truly, it didn't last long, but at all, the point is that it happened. Don't trust what you read in books, except this one. His theories are theories and nothing more. What element you are does not decide who, how, or what you can fall in love with. Fine. Humans. You may have come across the bones of, or you may have come across the bones of one of those soft-picked, skimmed mammals in your travels and found them to be quite brittle. This is because these odd surface-dwelling creatures evolved so feebly that they have to rely on their wits, not their strength, to survive. This focusing on the mind has put them on the forefront of civilization building and inventing, which generally tends them to give them a superiority complex. They think they are the only race that matters, that they are versatile and capable of anything, and that they are simply the best creatures of the planet. If you ever see one, give it a kick on its tailless rear end for me, won't you? This was written by a lizard. Fairies, elusive tiny magical creatures, fae, nature spirits. They live in forests, they only speak in haiku, often mischievous. Okay. The Crystal Tyrants. The history of Belfan is a rich tapestry of peace and misery. A chessboard of patchwork of the moral elements, you could say. There are times of great cooperation and artistic expression where civilization thrives, and yet they seem to be balanced out by times of sheer tyranny where it wasn't safe to be outside, or inside for what matters. Many of these times utter torment are occasions when such an evil soul takes it upon himself to achieve world domination. And while these sorts are a copper and a dozen, lurking down every back alley and every spooky looking house, occasionally one of them actually succeeds and rules with an iron fist of dread. 9 times out of 10, their ascension comes out via acquisition of the elemental crystals of the world. These mighty deific artifacts can empower a wielder, and with each additional crystal, their power grows even stronger. Oh, crystals. Keystones, you know? Though they have homes in the elemental temples, it is not uncommon for them to be wrenched from their rest to either an heroic or megalomaniacal ends, either to stop villains or to become them. The vil souls who enslave the world using the power of crystals have come to be known as the Crystal Tyrants. Their reigns have varied in length and invariably came to an end at the hands of an assorted bunch of ragtag heroes who put aside their difference and learned the true meaning of friendship and teamwork. Nice! Now, Baron von Doomkill. When reading records of the lifetimes and the personalities of the various crystal tyrants that Belfan has seen its long and bloody history, you can tend to find that you're seeing a lot of repetition. They all sound very much like the same. They all like to wear dark garments, monologue about their schemes, rant madly about they want to take over the world. They have the distinct but unfortunate inclination to taunt rather than kill heroes, which is often the cause of their downfall. Baron von Doomkill was no exception to the rule. He was a tower of a man, tall, broad and strong, and liked to dress in dark armor with skulls all over it. His sadism was well known, and his minions plentiful. Typically he would dwell in a dark, stormy castle at the top of a dark, stormy peak. He seized the crystals and ruled the world for a decade before meeting his end at the hand of one Placid Stout, a plucky teenage farm boy who went out on a grand adventure to stop the tyrants after he foolishly destroyed the boy's dear peasant village. With an eclectic bunch of eccentrics he'd met along the way accompanying him, the hero was able to defeat the villain and return the world to the peace once more, despite the fact that the said villain had all the world's crystals and, well, they didn't. Such is the power of friendship and love and all that happy stuff that people frolic in the fields about. The not at all good Baron, being a by-the-book sorts of chap, swore before being banished to avoid or what have you, that this was not the end of him, and that he would return one day. Whether or not he will, it remains to be seen. So there's a Baron von Doomkill waiting to, like, leave that place. Elemental temples. When the planet was forged, it was without civilization or artificial construction. It was but a raw, empty sphere ripe for life. However, despite the fact that there were no living creatures upon the face of Belfan, there were the elemental temples. They were built by the gods to house the elemental crystals and are much the same today as they are the same today as they were at the beginning. They are maintained by the elemental deities to some degree, so that they are never destroyed. And if they fall, they rise once more almost instantly. The Fire Temple was built at the heart of a volcano, Crismon Peak, the ideal place for the Heart of Fire. The Water Temple rests at the bottom of a lake. The Heart Temple can be found deep within the Forest of Life, and the Air Temple floats above the clouds. A portal on the ground connects to it. Around the Light Temple, an early human settlement grew, eventually erecting a castle, and around their most precious relics. The Dark Temple once served as a gathering point of vile and unjust and pilgrimage destination for those with evil dreams, but it has since been lost beneath the shifting sands of a mountain that was dissolved with magic from a dark crystal tyrant, ironically. There is rumored there to be a seventh temple of the seventh element Aether, yet nobody knows anything about it. It is rumored to be guarded by rats, which is what we read in the other book. We have a few more to read. Let's see what this one says. Lifewood. There is a forest somewhere rich in life. It has been said that spending time in this forest ceases the aging process due to the sheer amount of ambient vitality. Yet it's not a wise idea to plan to live here, as abundant life meets abundant danger for the unwary. The forest lifewood grows around the Temple of the Earth. The Earth crystal is what gives the forest its vivacious enhancement. One of the most notable things about Lifewood is the strong connection with the Dream Realm. While a copy of all parts of the material world exists within that silver of a realm between this world and the next, imitation is fragile, foggy and vague. Objects appear and disappear and just never are or were if there is insufficient thought to conjure them up. This is very confusing. The abundance of life in Lifewood creates an abundance of false life in its oniric counterpart, creating a vivid environment known by a distinct name, the Dreamwood. If you possess the ability to dreamwalk, you really should visit this at least once, it's amazing. We'll definitely get there. The elemental crystals were created by the deities who serve as organs of the planet. They are crafted by the elemental deities. Volkos forged the fire crystal, Kriosuna forged the water crystal, Huok forged the air crystal, Korogujum the earth crystal, Aerendin forged the light crystal, and Shumbra forged the dark crystal. A world is formed by a creator deity such as Yalord, who asks Solak permission to use a star, forms an ethereal crystal as a doorway for souls and the heart of the world, and convinces the elemental deities to each bequeath a crystal to their respective material and moral elements. Worlds without life do not require the moral crystals, however. Using the power of these elemental crystals, the deity is able to erect mountains, flood basins to form oceans, create an atmosphere, fill the world's veins with magma to give it heat. Once the world is forged, the crystals are housed away in elemental temples, yet retain much of their power. Mortals who seek them out can use them to achieve a fragment of the god's powers. As such, they are highly sought by heroes and villains alike. We'll probably be looking for crystals in this playthrough, just saying. Lost Monastery, there is a tale of Alior monastery that once existed in the Lifewood, where priests came to play lords and meditate for hopefully aeons free from the worries of senescence. It seemed ideal, isolated, enhanced, an aura of calm and peace perfect for prayer. But their dream was shattered when a rock fell from the sky. They thought that Yalord had given them this gift as a way of thanks to their piety, and took it back to their monastery, where they put it on a pedestal out of appreciation. Priests took up the habit of praying near the stone in order to get closer to their god. In time, however, the priests began not praying near the stone using it as a conduit, but praying to it as an idol. It is said that this angered Yalord, and this might as well be very well be true, as over time priests succumbed to a baleful madness, and their monastery was lost forever, swallowed by the woods they once called home. Thus, idolatry became known as a sin against the Omni-Dragon. Dreamstones. Thoughts and dreams are born in the dream realm, a segment of the lower astral, the fig realm. There they remain eternally. Once created, the brain merely acts as an interpreter of sorts to control a panel with each immaterial mind controls the corporeal shell. True, the dream realm is distinct from the material realm. They overlap, with the dream realm by being a sort of astral film over the top of all physical exists. As such, on occasion, mind stuff thoughts can leak from the dream realm into the material. This is very confusing. So the material realm overlaps with the dream realm, and then people like think. Unable to exist as a pure thought, it crystallizes into physical form as perfectly smooth gem-like orb, a dreamstone. Oh! These stones contain a copy of the thoughts of dreams of the living creature and can be accessed by a mind close to the one from which the crystallized thoughts originated if the person holds the orb in their hands and concentrates. This allows them to witness the secret private thoughts or real events in which they did not actually take part. Oh, so that's what's the item we got here. These, like, where they are. Crap. Quests. Plot items. Dreamstones, yeah. I can read that later, I guess. Let's read this one. The Dream Shine. There is a mysterious shine deep within the Dreamwood. So it's a shine within Dreamwood, okay, which exists only in the dream realm, in the place of the Arts Temple. It seems to be made of what looks like a turquoise crystal, and its sign suggests it is devoted to dreamstones. Little is known about it, and it seems to have a purpose, but any dreamwalkers who investigate it reported it doesn't respond to anything they do. Okay? Miasmal calyces. The miasma that makes up the body of monsters is essentially just raw material essence left over from the creation out of the world. This type of energy determines their element. Being energy as it is, it can be stored and put to use. An ancient civilization seems to have designed the means to do this just by using devices known as miasmal calyces. They attract the energy of dying monsters and store it as a poor, usable magical energy. Okay, we'll probably be looking for those too. And the nature of monsters. Monsters are not alive. Realizing and accepting this clears up a lot of tricky ethical issues. It really does. They have no souls, no minds, they are merely belligerent phantasms conjured up by the chaotic residue left over from the creation of the world. Deities aren't perfect, which is known as miasma. Miasma is invisible, undetectable without the correct magical means. Yet, it is from where all the monsters are born, fully grown in an instant, whenever you aren't looking. It is why they seem to appear out of thin air as you wander around. This is what actually happens. Monsters are formed out when miasma is agitated by the negative thoughts of a living mind. New species of monsters are born on occasion when minds have a particularly strong effect over the miasma. Monsters do not think or feel and have no internal perceptions. Though they physically exist as real creatures would, they are merely illusions, plain and simple, and when they expire they simply fade into the miasma form whence they came. As such, you should worry not about doing away with them. They only exist to cause torment and are born from your mind anyway. You are doing an injustice by letting your mental rubbish incarnate run free to terrorize others. Okay, this was really interesting. We actually learned a lot from these books. But yeah, I would say that my throat is kinda sore for talking like too much in a row. So I'll just go to the inn and heal my throat. And we're actually going to end this episode here. So I could actually, my idea is to actually cut the episode. For people who don't care about the books, they could just stop in that like in that place in that library where I just like posted that the video would be, and so those people don't actually lose anything by actually continue. I mean, they lose obviously by a lot of information, a lot of the lore of this game which you could learn in that library. But yeah, some people just really care about action. However, if you stayed up to the end of the episode, I thank you so much for your interest. I know that if you are here and you have listened to me talking like quite a lot and my English is not that great, it's because you are really either interested on Mardek or interested in myself as a caster. So thank you so much for staying until the end of this episode. And yeah, that will be all for this particular one. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you around for the next one. Bye bye.